From upcoming Kickstarters to lovely filler games
and the hottest Euro game of last year.
Everything here in this month's video. We're gonna tell you about the best games we played this month and then rank them.
In 3 different categories, and first one being mine.
If I wouldn't have this game, then I will buy it.
The second category is friends.
We would definitely play it almost any time. We're not gonna add that game to our collection, but if you suggest playing it, let's go.
And the last one is others, which means we just didn't get the game or it's not for us.
We're not smart enough to enjoy that one. Let's grow some shrooms! We together will build this ecosystems of shrooms that will let us build and grow trees. On your turn you can place a new mushroom here, place a new root here, or you can use up your resources to grow roots into beautiful looking trees. You want these trees because they will give you the max points.
Place mushrooms, grow trees, get points.
Great plan. Cool thing is that you will have 3 mushrooms in your hand and you will keep placing them and creating this bigger and bigger ecosystem that all the players will then be able to use and grow on. It goes into friends collection.
My game is gonna be this. Oh, this is gonna take forever to set up.
The sound that all other players make while you're setting up the game.
Oh. In this game, you have your own space agency. To be the best space agency, you have to have the most victory points. But essentially, you'll be playing cards. And the best thing about this game is that these cards are multi-use. You can play it for its action. You can discard it and use this little icon in the corner that lets you do another action. You can add it to your starting card as an extra income you get each round. And what you're doing essentially is you're gonna be launching probes from Earth, move those probes around the solar system, and let's say I get to the Jupiter, which means I zoom in, I'm actually here. And if you're first one here, you get some points. And one of the best bonuses throughout the game you get are discovering alien species.
Where would you place this game that takes forever to set up, forever to learn?
I'm excited to keep this because I haven't discovered all the alien species yet. I just love getting that hand of new cards that I've never seen before.
Let's take this beauty out. A game that was the biggest surprise so far this year for me. So we're happy pirates living our best lives in retirement, but unfortunately pirates and barbarians are attacking us. We will have these different characters that we will place and then do actions wherever they go. Based on those, we'll get resources and then try to defend the city from all these pirates. Only one of us will win, and the most points you will get if you defeat the most barbarians.
So each of those gives points, right?
Exactly. But the coolest part in this game is that there's tons of interactions, exchanging these characters, different powers, exchanging and stealing points from others and resources. Such a chaos.
It's in the name.
That is just cool and lovely, and it's unique. It's definitely unique. From this chaos, where we're moving on
to Ukraine. So this is a game only coming out. There's gonna be a crowdfunding for this one. So this is a game based on a Ukrainian graphic novel about ancient gods of Carpathians. On your turn, you're gonna place 1 tile. Then you immediately going to do the action that is on the left side of it, so the black one. And then I can play 1 green card, which essentially are action cards. And if I can fulfill any amount of my objectives. What I like the most about this game, some of these tiles you play will activate your little guy that wants sheep. And when you move onto a tile, that triggers the white icons on that tile. Right. So you can sometimes chain a ton of things that happen during your turn. At first I thought it's very convoluted and too much, but the more I played it, I really liked it. I would rank this in my friends collection. Since my wife didn't particularly enjoy it, that lowers the chances of me playing this hour again.
If he likes the game, it's so good, I really like it. And if he doesn't, his excuse is like, you know, wife says it's not good, you know.
You don't use your wife as for excuses for everything in your life?
No. Go! So welcome to Bonesway, where we are these crazy little characters. I really like the looks of it. You're on a mission. Somebody said that there are missing people somewhere, so now we're driving to that spot. Here are actions. You can use those to move on the map, to interact with any interaction points, which are basically these cards. Whenever I interact with this thing, I read here. And that's about it. You explore, and then after you move to the next mission, like this, you're set up for the next mission. The one really interesting, unique part is that this game has puzzles. to get extra cool items, to open up a safe, to open up a secret passage or something, you will have to find some codes or something that's hidden somewhere on the map, on the cards, on the information. So it's a dungeon crawler together with an escape room. It's gonna have like Kickstarter in April, I think. I thought it's really clean. For me, the only issue or problem was that you could solve it all. Like you could see everything, you can solve it all pretty easily.
The next one is Azul, the Queen's Garden. Do you know why I played it?
No.
I'll tell you. My wife saw this on a local Latvian influencer's channel. She was like, this looks pretty, I want to play it. I got it like the fastest I ever get a game when my wife says, this looks pretty, I should play it. Poof, 10 minutes later I have it.
So what's so bad?
In this, you're creating a garden and you want it to be the best garden possible.
This is my garden.
That is a very bad garden. Yes, I'm sorry to say, but it's
Wow.
score you
I'm not gonna play it with you now.
So on your turn, you can get new tiles or place them on the board. Yeah.
Like this?
Pretty much so. When you place tiles on the board, you have to match patterns, and that will score you the most points. So only 4 rounds, and at the end, you will score a ton of points, or won't. That garden's not gonna score. I played this with my wife. She loved the looks of it. I also think this is the prettiest Azul game there is from the 4, but it is the most complex of them all. Anyway, this goes into Friends collection. I will always play it, but I don't need to own it. Yeah.
This is almost the end of the video, so you gotta go big, you know, epic.
Wait, you have to?
I know, because I have a filler game. We want to get the best pirate crew possible, and you can do it simply by pulling out the tile and then either using this side of the tile, or if we don't want to, we can flip the other one.
Can you go back then?
No.
Oh shoot.
Once you flip, you stay with the flipped side, and you have to place it somewhere on your ship, and you get bonuses based on the placement. When there's enough crew on one ship, we will end the game and then see who scores the most points, and these pirates will score points based on their placement. Easy peasy, and I've placed it in the other collection. It left me feeling no emotions at all.
Well, it is my favorite things.
Oh.
So it's also a simple filler game. It is actually a trick-taking game, but there is a trick to that.
It's heavier than I thought.
This is a trick-taking game. You're like, what trick? It's all empty. We're gonna fill those out. You have to write on my cards your favorite cartoon characters so that I don't see the number. After we played, we're gonna check how high it was. And so I kind of want to know what your ranking is. And then you have different categories that you write down, so it's pretty cool. I played it with kids, and they took like forever to come up with things, even though I was like, okay, favorite soda.
So where would you place it?
It's in my collection still, for now.
Hopefully you found something new about board games during this video. We'll see you next time.
We definitely will, and consider supporting our channel, because it means a lot to us.
Exactly what he said. PayPal or Patreon, choose whichever you like in the description. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
See you next time.